Hey there, my name's Ricky. I'm a mountain biker in Eastern Idaho. I've got my bike set up here on my bike stand. I want to share with you on some details on what I do to clean my bike chain. And at the end of the video, I'll share a tip with you on what kind of chain lube works out here where we have really fine, dusty trails. So if you're a new home bike mechanic, it may not be very obvious exactly how to use your bike stand. And so I wanted to share with you how I use it. I have a Park Tool bike stand and I have a Specialized Stump Jumper Evo, which is a carbon frame. So it is really important to know where to be clamping your bicycle. So let's take a look. So just to take it off of here so you can see, turn this counterclockwise, and then clamp it around the dropper post, clamping that down on there. So when you have it up here, then what you can do is, depending on your bike stand, you can come here and loosen this handle here. And then what you'd be able to do is to tip your whole bike. So that way you could work, suppose you're working on the front wheel, then you could have the front wheel off the ground. And once you tighten this, it will remain like that. However you want to set it up at this point is really up to you. So when I clean my bike chain, these are the things that I use. I have my toothbrushes. Toothbrushes are used to remove all the debris on the chain. I have a cup of water ready to go so I can dip the toothbrushes in there as I'm cleaning off the chain. Shop towels ready to go because it gets messy. And lastly, gloves. So you're definitely going to want to have some safety glasses if you don't wear eyeglasses. There's junk on your chain. You don't want any of that flying in your eye. So the cleaning process is pretty simple. I'm going to run through the whole thing with you here. And my goal here is not to make it like it's a brand new chain. The goal here is just to remove that debris off the chain. So that way it can not eat away at the teeth on my chain ring or on the gears back there. And so this is what I do. We let the chain do the work. That's the top side, and then I'm going to repeat that same process for the bottom, the back, and the front. I may not have mentioned the towel, so grab one of those too. You just need an old towel there. Okay, so then here on the chain ring, I'll just try to get some of the debris that's off of there. Okay, so that's the chain ring there. So back on the derailleur, it's the same thing. So we want to clean in there and in there. So after you've done that, do one last clean with the rag, and then you're ready for your chain lube. So now for that tip on that chain lube. Out where I ride in East Idaho, at some point during the summer, it just stops raining. And so those trails get really dusty. It's not like that so much at the beginning of the season or at the end, but right in the middle of the summer, at some point, it gets dusty. And so the chain lube that you use really does matter. What I didn't understand was that even though liquid chain lubes exist, they do dry differently. So there's a wet drying chain lube formulation and there's a dry drying chain lube formulation. I don't know all the chemistry behind it, but the main thing, the symptom is if you have the wrong chain lube and you live in a dusty area, you'll have a brand new lube chain, you go on a ride like I did, and within that same ride, it goes from shifting really nice to having a lot of grittiness as you're shifting, and it's not a good feeling. So this is the chain lube that I'm using. So let's get this chain lube on, and I have a tip that'll help you out. If you can find the linkage in your chain, this will help you. So as you go around each chain link, lubricating it, you'll know where you started and where you ended. Now this is tedious. You will be putting a drop of lube on every single link. Now that we've lubed the whole chain, we're going to use that rag again. So we'll grab the chain and we're going to let the chain do the work to pick up the excess chain lube. And now we're all done. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope this video has been helpful for some simple bike maintenance. Hope you have a great day.